Oh, good morning. It's Thursday, the 25th of July, 2019. This is take two, and I'm Jeannie. And guess what I'm doing? I am packing to go on a trip. Now, let me tell you something. We've been talking this week about 10 of my favorite things in no particular order, and this definitely is in the top 10, and that is traveling. Oh, do I love to travel. You know, I have been through so many passports. I got my first one when I was 12 years old. It was a family passport. But since that time, I have gone through passport after passport, traveling all over the world, 27 countries to be exact. All the states except Alaska. That's on the bucket list for 2020. So let me see. I've got my little checklist here, and travel alarm, cannot forget that. Let's see, and I've got my makeup bag, can't go anywhere without that. Some little backup extra shampoo, always bottled water, which of course whenever you're going to the airport, you gotta leave that behind. And let's see, and I've got my summer hat, of course, I gotta do that. What do you think? What do you think? Is it travel worthy? You know, I love to travel. I've been traveling as far back as I could remember. I remember my father taking us to Italy for the first time in 1971. We were just young. My sister and I was 13, she was 15, and we had this wonderful, awesome opportunity to go across the ocean and to visit relatives and to see the land that my ancestors came from, my grandparents particularly, and my father. It was really important to him too, since he was the only one born in the United States of all of his siblings. So that was an important trip. And I think that ever since we've been tiny, when I was 3 years old and we drove all the way to Anaheim, California from Staten Island, New York, so that we could go to Disneyland and visit my uncle and aunt who were living there. I'll tell you, ever since then, I think I've been bit by the travel bug. And that is definitely on my list of one of my top 10 favorite things. So I'm going to continue with my favorite things, including tomorrow. My unsung hero of the week is going to be one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But in the meanwhile, I want you to go out and be a blessing to somebody today. You know, you might end up being the only one who is. And if you know somebody who's never had an opportunity to do any kind of traveling or go anywhere, you know what? Even if you just take them up the road, take somebody on a little trip somewhere, include them in your vacation plans. It might be something that they never would be expecting, and it would be a true blessing, okay? Or maybe you could just go visit somebody instead of something on your next trip. That might be a blessing too. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, Jeanne-Sigler. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified every time another one is posted. And if you would be so kind, give me a little thumbs up like. I would really appreciate that too. Any of them that you watch, give me a thumbs up like. I'd appreciate it. All right, don't forget, tune into some good music at wrmz.org. That's also a good thing you could be doing. But meanwhile, I've got to get back to my packing, okay? So I will see you tomorrow for when I get to the halfway point with number 5 of 10 of my favorite things in no particular order. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.